Hello, myself Vinod Panara, and in this lecture we discuss about program on immutable data structure. Immutable means we cannot change that data structure during operation. So first program, write a Python program to find length of a string in Python. Now first, what do you mean by string? It is sequence of character. And remember, string always in between single quote or double quote if it is single line string. If it is multi-line string, then it is in between triple single quote or triple double quote. Okay. So in this program, we find out length of a string. Okay. Then first step, def find len and in the bracket str. That is one type of string. So in first step, this def, that is keyword which is used to represent starting of function. Then find len, that is function name, and in the bracket this str, that is formal argument. Okay. Then inside the function body, first initial value counter is equal to 0. So counter is equal to 0, that is initial value of counter. Then for I in str, now this for, that is one type of loop. Normally there are two type of loop, for loop and while loop. So here there is a for loop. So for I in str, it means for every element of str. Okay. That is counter plus or equal to 1. So it is counter plus or equal to 1. It means counter is equal to counter plus 1. So counter plus equal to 1, it means counter is equal to counter plus 1. Okay. So this loop continue for every element of string str. Okay. Now then return counter. So after completion of this loop, the final value of counter, it may be 5, 6, 7, that is written here. So this loop is continue for every element of str, for first element, for second element, for third element, for every element. And the final value of counter, that is transfer here. It is written by function. Okay. Then str is equal to input, enter the string. Now here input, that is a one type of function, and whatever we are enter into input, that is in the form of string. Okay. So str is equal to input, then enter the string. And at last print length of the string, that is find len and in the bracket str. So this last one, find len and str, that is function calling. So in function, whenever we are representing a problem with function, then at the end function calling, that is compulsory, so that program that is executed. So this find len, that is function name, and str, that is argument. So this is function calling. Okay. So when we run this program, then first enter the string. If we enter string, that is prisa, so length of this string, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So answer is length of the string, that is 6. Now the same problem we run in a PyCharm. So same one, def find len and in the bracket str. Then counter is equal to 0. This is initial value of counter and that is used in first iteration of loop. Okay. Then for I in str, it means for every element of str, counter that is equal to counter plus 1. Okay. And this loop continue for every element of str. Then final value of counter that is return. So return counter that is final value of counter. And then str is equal to input, enter the string. Okay. And at the end, print length of the string that is equal to find len and str. So this find len str that is function calling in last line. Okay, in last line there is a find len str, it is function calling. Okay, so if we run this program, then output that is first enter the string. If we enter string that is prisa, then length of the string that is 6. Prisha, length 6. Okay. Then second program, write a Python program to represent the negative index in a tuple. Now we know that what do you mean by tuple? Tuple that is read only version of list. It means we cannot change element of tuple. Okay, and all the element of tuple are in between parenthesis and comma separator. Okay. Now, here in second program, write a Python program to represent negative index in a tuple. Now, in tuple, we know that index start from left to right or right to left. If index start from left to right, then it is positive index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it is start from right to left, then it is negative index -1, -2, -3, -4. So remember one thing, in positive index it is always start from 0, but in negative index it is always start from -1. It means last element that has index -1. Okay. Now, first step, my underscore tuple, there is a one tuple and it is equal to, in the parenthesis, P, E, R, M, I, T. All these are string, so it is in between single quote or double quote. Okay. And this P, E, R, M, I, T, these are the element of tuple. Okay. So it is separated by comma separator. Now print my tuple, that is tuple name, and in the square bracket -1. -1 means last element of tuple, because we know that minus indexing start from right to left. So last element of tuple that has index -1. Okay. Then print my tuple in the square bracket -2. Okay, so if we print out this -1, then there is an answer T, and -2 answer I, last to second element. Then -3 answer M, then -4 answer R, then -5 answer E, and -6 answer P. So from right to left. Okay, so that is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So always remember positive indexing, that is start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and negative indexing that is start from -1, -2, -3, -4. Not start with 0. Okay. So output of this program, that is first last element, that is T, then I, then M, then R, then E, and then P. Okay. Now the same program we run in a PyCharm. So same program, write a Python program to represent the negative index in a tuple. Okay. Then my tuple, that is one type of tuple, and tuple is always represented by parenthesis and comma separator. So in this tuple, this PERMIT, these are the element of tuple, and these all are string. So it is represented by single quote or double quote. Then print my tuple -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. It means from end we start. Okay. So last element of tuple that has index -1. Then last to second -2. Last to third -3. So if we run this program, then output that is T, I, M, R, E and P. Okay, so this is output of this program. Okay. So in this lecture, we discuss about two example. In first example, we find out length of string. What do you mean by string? It is sequence of character. And in second program, we find out negative indexing in tuple. And we know that string and tuple are immutable data structure. Okay, so this is about today lecture. Thank you for today lecture.